Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Cancer, September 14, 2024. With today's Sun-Jupiter square, going overboard is a potential problem. You may think you can keep the peace by pleasing everyone, but this is a taller order than you think. This transit energizes your sectors of home, family, and partnerships, and any of these things can place demands on you. Restlessness is possible if you feel overwhelmed with things you want to do, or if you're caught up in a dilemma that leaves you wondering what your next step should be. Your need for security and a sense of belonging is stronger than usual, but it's important to take independent steps to achieve these rather than wait for others to fill these needs. Aim to transform discontent into productivity, a task that becomes far easier as the day advances. Later today, you not only enjoy focusing on realistic personal goals, but you thrive with them as your focal point. Motivation builds as you have a stronger sense of where you're heading. A rainbow is bursting through the clouds and singing sweetly to you today. This is because the mighty sun will be dancing across the sky from you in your solar house of relationships and link in a sassy square to glorious Jupiter. This is an extravagant, over-the-top energy that will fill you with euphoria and zest for life. Don't let this energy go to waste, soak it up. Plan an indulgent, heartfelt evening with your one and only. You'll be over the moon with heart eyes and butterflies as you share in the intimate moment. If single, plan a casual date with someone who has been on your docket and you'd like to take a chance on. The stars are quite aligned. However, just be sure to show a little bit of moderation so you don't end up with a hefty bill at the end. Your personal life will demand most of your attention. It is time to consider what you can handle, as the Sun in Virgo squares Jupiter in Gemini. Part of you may want to focus on your professional opportunities. There might be working relationships or obligations that you want to zero in on. However, your personal life may require more energy and effort at this time. As much as you would like to do it all, you may need to focus on your personal commitments before your professional obligations today. You can't have enough laughter in your life. The very act of laughing deeply stimulates and releases pressure that has been read in the lower chakras, where your energy tends to get blocked. Put yourself in situations where you know laughter will play a part. If you love movies, start choosing funny ones over scary ones. If you have any children in your home, get down on the floor and start playing with them. There is just no better medicine than laughter. Today, you have the right hand to play. At work, this may involve an advance, promotion, more responsibility, and who knows what else, perhaps a raise. So, don't hesitate to push ahead, get in contact with people you know and negotiate. You will be successful in everything you do. In your sentimental life, you will know a short period of instability, but you will get closer to someone you care about and they won't be indifferent to you. Be generous and you will get some harmony back into your life rapidly. Mercury returned to your communication sector just 3 days ago, and now he enters his final 2 weeks here. In 14 days, all planetary activity on the communication front will end for the year. Fortunately, having already spent 3 weeks here before retrograding out, Mercury provides a chance for a do-over, allowing you to hit the ground running. This occurs as the moon arrives to initiate a positive period for friendship and relationship building, creating a closer connection between communication and relationship energies. Mercury only returned to your relationship sector 3 days ago, but as the planet of communication moves into his final 2 weeks and as this is a do-over, he is able to hit the ground running. Thanks to the moon, there are some pivotal days coming up for friendship and relationship building that is going to bring the communication and relationship gods into even closer alignment. Our eyes in the sky. You might find that today brings an uplifting sense of confidence, especially when you think about your future. Have you ever had one of those days where everything just seems to fall into place, where you feel as though all the little pieces you've been gathering suddenly make sense? Today's energy feels a lot like that. It's as if the universe is giving you a green light, encouraging you to trust the knowledge and insights you've collected over time. You're ready to take those next steps and move forward with purpose. But here's something worth noting. While you're brimming with ideas and creativity, you may also feel a bit overwhelmed by how to translate all that inspiration into action. It's like having a dozen tabs open in your brain, each one filled with possibilities, but you're unsure where to start. Have you ever felt paralyzed by too many options? That's the energy you might be navigating to what some call paralysis by analysis. It's completely natural to want everything to be perfect before you dive in, but remember, there's no need to rush. Give yourself permission to slow down, take a deep breath, and really think about what's most important to you. What feels most aligned with your goals? What step excites you the most? Pause, reflect, and strategize before you leap. You don't have to have all the answers today, and that's okay. The key is to trust that everything is falling into place, even if it feels a little uncertain at the moment. When it comes to relationships, today's cosmic energy may stir up some impulsiveness. This could lead to spur-of-the-moment decisions, especially in matters of the heart. Have you ever acted on a whim in your relationships, only to wish you had thought it through a bit more? We've all been there. Maybe you sent a message in the heat of emotion or jumped to a conclusion that caused unnecessary tension. Today, try to be a bit more mindful of your words and actions, especially with the people who mean the most to you. A little patience can make all the difference in avoiding misunderstandings. Think about the last time you had a meaningful conversation with someone close to you, whether it was a heart-to-heart with a partner, a deep talk with a friend, or even an insightful chat with a mentor. Do you remember how good it felt afterward, like a weight had been lifted? That's the kind of energy you can tap into today. If there's something on your heart, a message you've been wanting to share, today might be the perfect time to speak up. The connection you create could leave you feeling both grounded and inspired. On a more practical note, you may notice a temptation to splurge on things you don't really need. Whether it's that extra item in your online shopping cart or indulging in some comfort food, today's energy might make it easy to get caught up in the moment. Have you ever treated yourself to something, only to later wonder, why did I buy that? We've all had those moments of impulsive spending. Today, it's all about balance. Ask yourself, is this really going to bring me joy, or am I just filling a temporary desire? True abundance isn't about accumulating more, it's about finding contentment with what you already have. So, if you do decide to treat yourself, make sure it's something that genuinely enriches your life. When it comes to your finances, there's a peaceful calm about the way you're handling things today. While others around you may be feeling stressed about money, you're approaching it with a clear mind and a calm heart. This level-headedness allows you to act when the timing is right. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to make the right moves when everyone else is panicking? That could be you today, finding the courage to make smart financial decisions while others are scrambling. But here's a gentle reminder, don't let overconfidence lead you down a risky path. Have you ever pushed your luck just a little too far, only to regret it later? It's important to stay grounded and not let pride steer your decisions. Yes, confidence is key, but so is caution. There's a fine line between being courageous and being reckless. So, if you're considering making a financial move, whether it's an investment or even a small splurge, trust your instincts but stay balanced. If something feels a little off, trust that feeling. There's no rush. With the right approach, you'll find that things fall into place exactly as they should.